Let's face it, you've probably spent a lot of money trying to find the right equipment for your YouTube videos, your Twitch streams, your client video shoots. Today, I'm going to show you an insanely affordable light that I use for everything. I use it for my Twitch streams, I use it for my client shoots, and I use it for my YouTube videos. Let's dive right in. Today, we're going to be talking about the Neewer, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, 480 RGB LED light. This is the lightest, and by lightest I mean not brightest, but the lowest quantity of LED bulbs that they offer in this set of, I believe, 3. I think they have like a 550 and a 660 or something along those lines. It can be charged from a battery or from being plugged right into the wall. And as you see, it can also be controlled with an app. These lights boast a 92 CRI or color rendering index, which leaves a very desirable skin tone in your final video, whether you're shooting in a flat log profile or just a regular camera picture profile. Even if you're shooting from your phone, this does a great job at rendering skin tones, and it doesn't look too green, too magenta. And whatever light you dial it into, which they are RGB, like I said, or you can even use these for bicolor lights and go from anywhere between the 3200 to 5600 Kelvin ratio, and it lets you adjust in 100K ratios to dial in the perfect color temperature for any shoot that you're shooting. On the back of the device, you have full access to everything that you need. Whether you don't have access to the app, you can't get the app to work because it isn't, whether it's Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, always the most reliable source. And sometimes there are some connection issues just based on whether there's other devices in the room, you're using multiple lights. There's access to everything on the back of the light itself. You can control the scenes, you can control the HSI, hue, saturation, intensity, you can control the color temperature if you're in bicolored light mode, the brightness, saturation, all of that. You have full control on the back panel of this light, which really yields to great results when you're on set and you're just trying to dial in the perfect light for your shot. The build quality is also top notch. When you pick it up, it's not too heavy and it's not gonna necessarily bring some light stands over, but it definitely feels like it's gonna last. And I've bought some other lights in the past that feel like plastic, they just don't feel right, but this light feels robust, it feels strong. When I tighten the screw, I know it's gonna stay and it's not just gonna loosen and fall over on itself, because it does rotate within many different angles as depending upon how you mount it, vertically or horizontally. And it just really does a good job of keeping what you need where you need it, and it's gonna last you for many years to come, as I know mine will. So let's talk about use case. In the past, I've used these wand lights, and while they were great initially, and while I was like, oh my gosh, I have so much control over light, as you can see, it doesn't have as many LED lights. The RGB and even the regular bicolor light isn't anywhere near as bright, and it's a very direct light. This is great for some situations, but in most cases, I'm gonna want something that has a wider cast light, a better quality light, more light. Sometimes I just need more power behind it. And really, for something like this, that's $80, $90, $100 when you find it on Amazon, and this light is $110 most of the time with a $10 coupon. The difference in price is really going to lean me towards something like this, or this LED panel right here, over something like this wand light. It does so much better for CRI, it does so much better for casting a good even light over a subject's face, over a product. You can do much more in terms of just customizability. The light, I feel, from the RGB standpoint, is just so much brighter on something like this than something like a wand light. And really, I just feel in professional situations for my Twitch streams, I used to have to use 2 of these things, one above me trying to get my face illuminated, and one also behind the green screen to make sure there was an even cast on the green screen. For this situation, I literally just plug this one in that you see right here. In that same spot, I bought some desk clamps to go with it, and it lights up my face well. It bounces off the ceiling and puts a good cast on the green screen, and I never ever have to worry about it again. For, if not the same price, only $10 or $20 more. This is so much more versatile in terms of rotation. This is a static situation unless you have a ball head or a tripod mount of some sort that can rotate it. This light you can do so much more with. You can rotate it any which way. You can rotate it on the stand, you can rotate it on the actual device. You tighten it down with the screws, you're good to go. It has a built-in softbox, which, yeah, this does too, but I feel like this is not wide enough cast of light for it to matter as much as it does on something like a square LED panel. And I really just feel that no matter what I'm doing, I'm choosing this light over something like a wand light. And that's really what I want this video to be about, is that if you're going to be spending the same amount of money or even just a little bit more on something like this for your solution, it's going to work so much better. And I really feel that it's not only increased the production value of all of my work professionally, especially on recent projects. We've had amazing comments on the lighting specifically in the interviews that we've shot, but also in personal work. It makes me feel so much more enthusiastic when I go and I want to shoot something at home, or if I want to go hang out with some friends and shoot some product shots or something. I know that I can take these with, they're mobile, they're versatile. I set them up for a freaking car shoot in pitch black and it worked absolutely beautifully. So that's just something to look out for. That is really all that I have to say about this product. It's so great for everything that you need. This is not at all something that Neewer knows that I'm making. This is just me giving advice to you guys on what products are going to be the best for you. That's what this channel is about. That's what I love doing with video. And really, I just want you guys to know that it's possible. They can be key lights, they can be fill lights, they can be rim lights, as you see I have right now going on. They just work. So I'm going to leave an Amazon affiliate link if you want to check this out for yourself in the description. I highly encourage you to go check it out. I'll even include the little desk lamp that I'm using for this. It's great. I'm actually using two of them. The other one is holding up, I think my face, it's just off frame. I'm using one to hold up my camera as well that I use to Twitch stream with, and it's worked very well for that as well. And it's just a perfect solution. And I just ask that everybody go check it out if you're looking for a great lighting solution. They're bright, and this, like I said, I've never had an issue with the brightness, and this is the least bright of the three options. So if you need more brightness, you can get more brightness, but this light right here is on, I believe, 10 or 20% brightness, and it's doing more than enough to help fill in the back, and it's still pretty bright in the frame. So go check it out. I'm gonna leave some links down below. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your best lighting solutions are, your lighting tips, tricks, and hacks, and if you want to see more stuff like this, because I want to produce more stuff like this. Sorry for rambling there at the end, but thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys on the internet.